Hi everyone, Jan here. Welcome back to my channel. Happy that you're joining me. Today is the day. It's the collaboration day. As you will have seen in the intro, I'll be collaborating with Brian, Laurie, Dave, and Sarah today. We all agreed to use the same colors, so we're using red, orange, yellow, turquoise, and gold. And I decided to do an open cup pour. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I'll link the description, or I'll put the links for the other four artists' YouTube channels in my description. And yeah, let's get to it. Hope that you enjoy it. Have a good day. Bye. As I said in the introduction, I'll be doing an open cup pour. I'm using a 40 by 60 centimeter canvas, and I need approximately 440 milliliters of paint. So I mixed up all my paints enough to have 440 milliliters. As you will see at the end, or hear me probably talking about in the end, I mixed up more than I needed, and I actually ended up using way too much. So I had too much paint on the canvas and had to really um, tilt more off than I actually wanted to. Here I put the open cup into the puddle of house paint, and I just seal it by pouring a little extra around the cup. It makes it float better, I find. And then, yeah, I will mention the colors the first time around that I'm pouring into the cup, but you will also see the colors mentioned in the description. This first color is the Amsterdam Naphthol Red Medium with approximately 20% DecoArt Metallics Copper added to it to give it a little more of a shine. Then I have the Pizazz Studio Iridescent Blue. As you will notice, I pour from, well, it might be hard to notice from this angle, but I pour from way up high. So in order to make the colors mix more, that generates the cells. So important to notice that you have to do it from up high. The color that I just put in was the Amsterdam Azo Orange, and now it was the Amsterdam Naples Yellow Green, which I mixed with Arteza Pearl Canary Yellow. And now Decker Gold with some DecoArt Extreme Sheen Vintage Brass. As you can see, the colors start now floating out under the cup. What I just put in now was Arteza Pearl Papaya Orange. And now the Amsterdam Naphthol Red Deep. So it's a darker red. And Amsterdam Azo Yellow Light with a little of Daler Rowney's Metallic Yellow, again to try to give it a sheen. This one is Amsterdam Turquoise Blue, so not a metallic, just a regular turquoise. And now I'll just start adding the colors again. I'm speeding up here, but you can see really how the paints move under the house paint. I did actually do another pour that I was going to use for this collaboration, but it didn't come out the way that I wanted it to, and that's why I decided to do this again. Lesson learned, my paints were too thick for the first pour, so it really didn't sell up like you can see that it already does now, and I was just not getting the results that I wanted. It's still a nice painting, don't get me wrong, but I just decided to try to do it again and hopefully get a better result. And definitely I like this one much better. Unfortunately, I used you put too much paint on the canvas, which means that I had to tilt off way too much. As you can see right now, especially the outer ring, I really love the way that the red and the gold cells up there, but obviously that was had to be tilted off because I couldn't leave that much paint on the canvas, because you will see in a second that I actually doubt myself. This I should have stopped here, but I doubt myself, so I actually add another little puddle and add some more paint. Um, I should not have done that, but yeah, what can I do? What can you say? That's what I did, and I still love the result. So there's nothing wrong with it, but it was a waste of paint. I did scrape it all off and have saved it for use for flow extender on my next painting. So it's not wasted, but yeah, this was unnecessary, this second part. And yeah, I'm hoping that you will go check out the other artists' channels after you watch this video. They're all really awesome artists, and it was great. Thank you, Laurie, for suggesting this collaboration. It's been really exciting to take part in this, and hopefully you all enjoy the results. I think I'm just about done with this. No, there'll be a few more. Yeah. So in the meantime, let me just thank you for watching my video and coming here, and I would really appreciate it if you would, if you're not already, if you would subscribe to my channel. I love it if you leave comments. So anything you have to say, please leave me a comment. I will respond to it, and give me a thumbs up. That will really make my day. See, when you look at this right now, all the cells in that first puddle that I made look amazing. Yeah, it was a real shame that I had to tilt a lot of it off. As I said, when you see the end result, there's still a lot of things going on. There's still a lot of cells in there, a lot of lacing. Um, but yeah, I could have definitely stopped here. Stopped before I did the second puddle. Way too much paint. That also means that I'm hoping that I can show you the dry result, but it may not be dry before have to post this. I'm going away, so I have to post this in advance so that it can be released on the same day and same time as the other four artists. So fingers crossed that it dries before. If not, then you'll have to make do with the wet result that I will post a picture of at the end. Right now, I'm just adding some flow extender around just to make the paint roll easier over the canvas and not roll over itself. And then we'll start tilting. What I decided to do, as you can see, is I decided to use corner catchers, which again was me not thinking there would be enough paint on the canvas, and where boy was I wrong. So again, normally the corner catchers I only use if I really want to make sure that I save most of the paint that's on the canvas. In this particular pour. I also didn't need to do this because again, I had so much paint on here that I ended up tilling it all off anyway, from in the what's at the corners, after I tilled all corners with the corner catcher. As you can see, I then have to start tilting off, and I could actually have tilted off more than I ended up doing, but I didn't want to ruin the composition. So yeah, corner catches are good for when you want to make sure that you can keep most of the paint that you have on the canvas, but obviously if you have too much paint, they're really not needed. I love what's happening here with the gold and the orange and the turquoise with the gold inside the cells. I mean, it looks really awesome. And I kind of wish that I could have ended right after this last corner is done. I think it looks really good already. So, oh, and yeah, this was a fun little mishap. I actually dropped the canvas, so you can see that I made like I don't know, a flip. I flipped the paint over the part of the composition, but it actually created a very interesting line with some swirls in it. So pretty cool. Nothing happened. It did not get ruined at all. But yeah, it could have gone really bad when you drop the canvas. But I really love the way that the colors interacted. I didn't get any mud. Um, there's a clear definition between the colors and some great lines in there, some great lacing. Um, yeah, it really worked out perfectly. I'm very, very happy about the result. I hope you enjoyed it. It's about the end here, so yeah. Thank you again for watching. I hope that you'll go check the other artists' channels. The links for their YouTube channels will be in my description. You can just click on them. And until next time, have a great day. Bye. So this is the final result. I wanted to try to see if I could shoot the video of the final result out here on my balcony, but yeah, there's a lot of noise going on with the school kids down here on the square. Sorry about that. But also, yeah, I wanted to be in the sun, but today it is like kind of overcast, nice warm still, but and as you can see, we have a lot of trees right here in front of our balcony, so yeah, not much sun coming through, but still, you can still see it out in the daylight here. Now let me see if I can show you the sheen on it. I don't think it's really possible, but this, yeah, the iridescent Pizazz iridescent blue definitely shows the sheen. I love it. This is the mix of, as I recall, gold and brass. Also a lot of sheen. So yeah, there's some great details in here. Really like how it all worked out. This is practically the rainbow colors, so happy Pride Month. And yeah, this is the final result. Really hope that you like it. Have a great day.